did that go all funky on me again? Ooh. Well, doggone it, I had it. Well, I guess that's good enough. For now. Possibly. Maybe. I had it just perfect. I wanted everyone to see my puppies. Puppies be centered. That's a little bit better. Doggone it. Now, look at this. I am a minute and 10 in and I'm all... Let me take a sip of water and I'll join you at 1:30. Hello and welcome back to Miss Crafts-Lot's Lair. I am Barbie Giannoni and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Beloit, Wisconsin. And tonight I am here to show you this cute card. Look at that. So this particular card is using the tags bundle. So with this is in the holiday catalog for 2019, and you get, with the bundle you get the stamp set, which has Halloween, Christmas, or Halloween, Valentine's, and Christmas on it, as well as if you get the bundle you get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss dies, and those are the dies. So it makes it really super simple because this is actually 3 stamps. Let me get that into focus. This is actually just 3 stamps. 3. I tell no lies. And so it actually is, they are measured out, so then that way when you run this die through, you get all of them cut out in one shot. Those aren't to size, but you get the drift there. And it also comes with the hearts to cut out for the Valentine's Day stamps, and the pumpkins to cut out for the Halloween stamps, and the snowflakes for the Christmas stamps. And I really love this set. I think it was so cute, and I am known to make a lot of tags during this holiday season, so it works really well for me to have some cute new stamps to use. And so I am going to get to this card and show you everything we need for this. I have a basic gray card base tonight, and that is my usual 8.5 by 5.5. 4.25 is where it is scored. Step down, we have a layer of Whisper White. This one is 4 inches by 5.25. Basic black, we have in an 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches by 4. And what is going on with my camera? I'm hoping that that's not the way that this video is coming out. Kind of pixelated and stuff. And then we have the pumpkin pie. This one is the 1.5 by 4 inches. Another scrap of basic black to cut out the tag again, and then a piece of pumpkin pie that is cut at a 1/2 inch by 2 inches. And I'll show you how to do all these little fun deals here. And so it is a photopolymer stamp set. So I'm going to be using my paper pierce mat. And there it goes. I don't know. Maybe I'm moving too fast for it. I don't know. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully this isn't the way the video is turning out. So here's my paper pierce mat. Gives my a little bit more of a base for my photopolymer stamp. I have a piece of Whisper White to stamp the image. Tonight we're using the Tuxedo Black Memento and the Basic Gray. And I will show you how I did this. So I'm going to start off by just stamping the Halloween tag here. And I have a fly that really likes this light for some reason. Get this all stamped down nice here. And then I am going to go back real fast here and stamp the Halloween on here. Now, all I want is the Halloween. I don't want any of this added extra little bit. So I'm going to take out some washi here and mask off what I don't want. Real fast on the stamp. Probably should have cleaned it off first, but I will do that real fast. Let me think about this. This may not work out very well. The Stampin' Chamois, rather stained, and it will be that way now. It will never come completely clean again, but that's okay. It still works. I just rinse it off in the sink and go about my business, and have to keep it kind of moist anyway in order for it to work, because it needs that little bit of water there. Now, I don't think this will show up on the stamp or on the piece of paper, but I am definitely going to just go over these just real fast just to make sure that I've got this perfect, because I don't want to look silly on camera, right? I have a feeling I'll look silly on camera any way I do it. So I have that all nice and masked off. I'm just going to go in here and ink it up real quick. Making sure to get everywhere on the stamp that I want to be inked up. And I think I got this pretty well done. Take the washi off. I tried this with StazOn earlier today and it didn't work so hot. So you definitely want to use your Memento for this part. So I'm going to go ahead and center this on my pumpkin pie slice. It wants to stick, peel that off. Fairly okay. There's a little bit of a overlap on there, but I think I can handle that for tonight. And before I go ahead and cut this out, I'm going to go ahead, taking out my set here. Whoops. I am going to go ahead and show you how to make the background. Now, it's going to take some of you out of your comfort zone, but it's totally worth it. Actually, I think this is the first time you're seeing me do this technique on camera, and it's very interesting to get me to do this, because at first my upline was like, crinkle the paper. So we're going to do what we normally don't do with our crafting, and we're just going to take that step and crumple it up And then we're going to undo it a little bit, and we're going to crumple it again to get it a little bit crumpled in a different direction. And I'm going to take it a step farther because my upline is like, roll it around in your hand and get it all nice and crinkly. And we're going to take it in, whoop, I ripped it a little. Oh well, I can either hide it with the other papers or I can just go with it because we're abusing our cardstock, which is something we're not known for generally. So, and for some reason it looks really blurry on my screen, so I don't know if this is turning out tonight or not. I'm hoping it is. Maybe it's confusing it. Maybe the crinkle of the paper is confusing it. Alright, so I'm going to take out my basic gray, open it up, and then I want to drag my, I'm taking it a step further than what my upline has done. I'm going to go ahead and keep some of these and just drag it over the ink pad. So I'm getting inky at the same time as I am putting kind of what I was going for, a spiderweb type look, saying this is a Halloween card. That was what I was going after, but I'm that's why. Oh my goodness. I am not paying attention tonight. Whoops. But, go for like the spiderweb kind of look was what I was thinking of going for here. There, I'll put my stamp pad up the right way. And I want to crinkle it up a little bit more so I'm not getting ink all over the entire piece, but I do want to get these ridges colored. I'll add some more here. And like I said, I was going after the spiderweb kind of look. So if I can get it kind of spiderwebby looking, it's a plus. Because I don't think we have a real, I was looking and I didn't see one. I could have overlooked, because I know every time I look at the annual catalog I'm seeing something different. But I don't think we have a spider web looking stamp right now. Let me get one in here. So I'm just kind of going in and popping different places up that might have been recessed, and getting my thumbnail thoroughly inked up. At first I was like, crinkle paper, I don't know. But you're also going to find another thing I'm going to show you guys when it comes to crinkled paper, the crinkled cardstock look. I think I am pretty happy with that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to baby wipe my finger because I do not want to get ink all over the place like I already did, right? Okay. So I will put that aside and uncover the puppies, because that was the whole idea with the puppies, is I wanted you guys to be able to see these cute puppies. Cardstock base. And our crumpled paper. I'm going to go ahead and let that dry for just a second. Doesn't need too tremendously long to dry, but still nice to kind of give it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and snail up my extra piece here. And this is where you're going to see what I was going to point out with this particular project. This crumpled up shrinks. So these were both 4 inches, and you see that overhang there. But I'm just going to go ahead and center this piece as best as possible onto my cardstock here. So it might not turn out perfect. Go this way. And that's another thing too, is it's not really, I'll flip this over. It's not going to be perfectly straight, and it's not going to be what we're normally used to when we're doing, it's not perfect. So it's kind of a learning experience, a learning curve, when you do this for the first time. And it's not, don't drive yourself crazy trying to get it just right. It's not gonna be right. And I know that there's quite a few people crafters who have an issue with this, but I get you. I totally get you. It's, like I said, it's a learning curve. So that is done. I was gonna flip it around and show you. Hey. But kind of zombie work here tonight, geez. And so now all I need to do is get our cute little tag done. So with that, I'm going to take out my die. I'm going to go ahead and flip that over so that it actually cuts. Tack it down with a little bit of washi. That's if you don't have the magnetic plate for your die cut machine, washi works just fine to hold it in place. So I'm going to come on over here to my die cut machine and pump this through. My plates are getting kind of worn, and so they're making extra noises. Carefully tear that off. And then pop that hole out. And then I'm going to take my snips, and I just trimmed off, if I can catch it, this little piece here. And then I cut this one in half. I didn't get too particular in the middle. I just wanted to cut it in half. And when you don't have those little very tips of there on there, it's a little easier to do. And I am going to lose my... And then I wanted to layer this just so that way it had a little bit of a background, because of the fact that I think it kind of needed it. Didn't quite look right without the background to me, but and kind of center this up, and just so it's a little off to give it a little bit of a shadowy background to it. See, get that closer so you can see what I did. I think I am really confusing my system tonight. Like I said, hopefully this comes out because I'm not... Oh. And then, for this, I'm going to go ahead and give it the ribbon look. So, it's a cut, and then up from the sides from each tip to the middle where it cut. Without cutting your fingers, because that is not fun. I am so happy. I'm like, I took a break from my website for Stampin' Up! And Friday I reinstated it, and I am so happy I did. I'm loving the new system. Just saying. So if you want to look for me, look at my website. It's I made it a little easier because of the fact that they redid the whole system. So if you had a different name, like I had Miss Craftslott's Lair, .stampinup.net, but when I went back to it, it wasn't Miss Craftslott's Lair, and it was my name, and I'm like, I think I'm going to stick with that. After asking a lot of people their opinions on what I should do, I came up with, I'm just going to leave it. My name. So if you look up BarbieJanoni.stampinup.net, you find me. And I'm going to use partial on here tonight, except for one whole one in the middle. Back to over-dimensionaling. I overanalyze, over-dimensional. But yeah, so I'm getting used to the new system. I have some changes to make to it, obviously, so it's not at its real finest quite yet, but it'll be there. And so I can share e-catalogs. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, gee, the holiday catalog is going to be coming to an end soon, and the occasions catalog is going to be coming out soon. I'm like, ooh, it's not even Christmas yet, not even Halloween yet, and I'm already thinking about about the new year. So I'm going to put that up there, and there we go, a finished card. I wanted to get this on here before, on YouTube, before Halloween, so then that way, if you guys did have this stamp set, or if you can get it in time for Halloween, and you want to make this card, you can. I really love the stamp set, and it's versatile because, like I said, it is, it's got Valentine's Day, it's got Christmas, it's got Halloween, you can use this for a while, and plus it's got the tag or the dies with it, so even if you didn't use this particular stamp set, the dies will come in super handy too. So I can see myself using the dies a lot. The